It is August 5th?
It's time for Watch Your Weekly!
And it starts in 5, 4,
3, 2, 1. Oh wait, no, you gotta do that. Yeah, then you come out there on the skins like. Steven's over there on the bass, be like.
Where'd my hat go? Where'd my hat go? Mario, you see where my hat went? I was shredding. Welcome to Watch Your Weekly, a show presented by Breather. A show where we kick back, chat, and answer your guys' questions to the best of our ability. Now, where'd my hat go?
I don't know, find your hat, dude. I'm loving the energy today. All the questions we're gonna be answering today are coming from the C-Tab. The C-Tab over there on youtube.com/watcher. You can also reach out to us at We Are Watcher. Patreon.com/watcher. YouTube.com/watcherpodcast. We are watcher.tumblr.com.
Oh boy.
Today, what are we doing today, guys?
I don't know, man. Oh, we have a weird, wonderful challenge. We put out a call for people to find the weird, wonderful corners of their life during this strange time when we're all a little isolated. And people submitted a bunch of wonderful little videos we're gonna be watching later on. That's exciting. This week is the season finale of Weird Wonderful World. I know I said the bird watching episode was my favorite of the season. This is either a tie or a close second.
It's probably my second favorite, but it was my favorite experience of the season. I love this little town. As a person who loves immersion and things like Disneyland, Solvang, right up my alley. Also, I love flaky pastries, and this is the place to go for flaky pastries.
I don't really flip my lid for pastries. So when people are like, oh, these are really good, I'm like, okay, they'll be like a good donut. But I took these home and I ate them. They were incredible.
Fantastic.
They were so crispy, but also soft and airy. It was nuts. I can't continue to talk about these pastries.
My favorite scene in that episode is when you guys are at the diner. Brought me back to life. Sorry to bring it up again, pre-pandemic.
Yeah. Well, check it out. It's a very good episode, and that is a wrap on Weird Wonderful Season 2, an abbreviated season, as it was meant to be 8 episodes.
We had some fun episodes planned that were cut short.
I know. There was at least one that was going to be amazing.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, let's, should we answer some questions? Let's answer some questions.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Ryan, well, I'm sorry, Ryan, did you have some more chill? Did you want to chill some more?
No, I don't.
Are you sure?
Questions. Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, my first question is, Ryan Bergara, why are you such a hater?
I don't know. I don't know why I was born this way.
Was that in the C-Tab, Shane, or?
Yeah, I was in the C-Tab.
Okay,
I don't think so. I'm looking at the C-Tab. I'm not seeing anything in there.
Most upvoted question, why is Ryan Bergara such a hater?
No, here's my response. Shane, why are you such a hater?
Oh, God.
Didn't expect that, did you?
No. Here's one from Mackenzie. Is this YouTube? This is YouTube. Mackenzie asked, do you guys think you'll ever do a meet and greet? Not now. When we set out.
Wait, who asked this question?
Mackenzie.
Are you sure it wasn't coronavirus who asked this question?
Now I'll say this, when we three visionaries set out to blaze the content trails, Watcher Entertainment, it started out as an idea. Part of that idea was to do eventually some really fun live shows, pop around towns, you know. Obviously, it's not gonna happen right now because it's dangerous, you know. I don't know how many times I have to say this. We are not the Chainsmokers.
As much as we'd like to be.
We did not write the song Closer. Is that one of their songs?
Still, I'm not gonna lie though, that song is still a banger.
It's a good karaoke song. That's actually my go-to karaoke song.
No, it's not.
But,
no,
I mean,
is it really? Oh my God, it is.
It must be mentioned though that we did not write that song. We were not in the Hamptons this weekend performing.
I was hoping it was gonna be in New Zealand, because that would have been okay.
They're fine there. They did a great job.
No cases.
They have good leadership.
We probably will do a meet and greet at some point.
We'd love to in the future.
Who knows? Who knows when?
Okay, let's move on.
Next question comes from, oh no, I should not have chosen this question because I cannot pronounce names. Samriti Suryawanshi. Favorite YouTube channel?
Samriti
other than Watcher, of
Suryawanshi.
course.
Well, I know Stevens is the BuzzFeed Unsolved Network.
How do you know about my burner?
The BuzzFeed
Unsolved Network is your
Steven
burner.
Lim's burner.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't watch too much YouTube. I never really have. I use it to watch movie scenes, funny clips, Disneyland ride POVs, and I also go to House of Highlights a lot to watch basketball highlights. But the one channel I have watched religiously is Defunct Land and Yesterworld, and actually also Expedition Theme Park and Theme Park History. I watch all of those. Now I had wished I hadn't watched all of those because I would have a massive backlog to go through, but if you are a theme park aficionado out there, I would recommend those channels. Or, there's also this little podcast called The Saddest Podcast on Earth.
Plug away, Ryan. Look, you're
plug my own personal podcast that's outside of Watcher.
We support creative endeavors here, Ryan.
Yeah, we do. He did something outside of Watcher. Let's fire him.
Yeah, how dare
Where's the button for that? I don't have one here.
Yeah, we got to get one.
Oh, it's like one of those buttons that Dr. Evil has that sends me
Ryan
to
just falls into a pit.
What about your guys' favorite YouTube channels?
I don't really watch a lot. I've talked about Primitive Technology a bunch. I guess that's the only one that I return to pretty regularly.
Yeah, I got a bunch. I used to watch a lot of like Asian American YouTube, like Wong Fu. This was like way back in the day, like Kev Jumba, Ryan Higa. All these people have like either retired or done other things. Now I'm watching a lot of Colin and Samir. Have you guys heard of them? They do breakdowns of other YouTube channels. Oh, Binging with Babish. I love Binging with Babish. I watch a lot of YouTube, so I can release the full list of my subscriptions. If you're interested, let me know in the comments below. Next question.
Here's one from, let's see here, Ava Kirksena. What talents did you guys have as kids that you wish you could still do today? I don't think I had any talents as a child. Did you?
That's not true.
Number 1, healing.
I was just about to say that.
You guys know about this spider bite I got. It's been a few weeks now, and it is taking a lot longer to heal than I expected. It's just a crater in my skin.
Yeah.
And it's not scabbing over. It's just taking its darn time because I'm so old now.
I would say freedom of movement without any inhibition. You ever seen a child move around a playground? They're moving freely. They're not thinking about, ooh, that aches or hurts. They just are. And I long for that because I used to be a madman out there on the monkey bars. And now if I tried to do the monkey bars, that's a minimum 1 to 2 day recovery. Also endurance. I wish I had endurance. Do you ever recall being winded as a child? Because I don't.
No, I don't. I used to be good at piano as a child. The talent is long gone. I can play like 5 songs now.
Here's a question, and this is from Patreon. We'll be answering more of these Patreon questions over on Watcher Weekly Plus on patreon.com/Watcher. Steven, if you had the chance to guest star in a past Weird Wonderful World episode, which would you choose? Interesting. Interesting.
Lifetime opportunity here, Steven. What's it going to be?
I mean, look, I'd love to take you along for a future episode if we do another season.
Here's the one I want to do. I want to do a Weird Wonderful World movie on airports.
Oh, well, we've talked about how much we love airports.
Oh, I miss airports.
I don't
Oh
share
my
this love
goodness.
of airports.
I fucking love airports.
It's because
I hate airports and I hate flying.
It's because you don't know how to fly, Ryan. You gotta fly with the guys.
You gotta fly with the guys.
I have flown with you guys.
You ain't flying with the guys.
I was supposed to fly with Shane to London and then he missed his flight.
I did miss my flight.
So what happened that day?
This was when we went to London for VidCon. The day or two before that, we were all standing around the office and we were talking about our airport habits. And I was like, well, I like to show up like 4 or 5 hours before my flight because I just love airports and I love not being stressed at all. I don't know. There were several people who were like, that's like a really early to show up for a flight. And I was like, yeah, I don't know, I just like it. And then, so that reaction made me think like, well, maybe I'm doing it all wrong. Maybe I should just, be a little more chill about it. So then the next day, it was the day we were going to London. I remember that morning, Ryan and I had to go do ADR pickups for SWAT.
We did have to do that.
So I did that in the morning and then I was like, well, look, our flight's not till like 6 or something. I can't remember when it was. I was like, I'm just gonna tidy up the apartment, get my packing going, and then I'll go a little bit later and it'll be fine. But traffic got progressively worse on the way there, and I got to the airport, I think about 45 minutes before boarding, or maybe a half hour. And I was like, well, I guess I'm really cutting it close. And I got up to the gate agent and they were like, yes, you're too late. And I was like, oh, but they're not boarding yet. And they're like, yes, but your luggage will not make it to the plane in time. And I was like, oh, well, what do I do? And they were like, well, we can just put you on a later flight. And I was like, okay. But it was very funny because I was like, well, the one time I tried to play it cool, I totally fucked it up.
I just remember I was in the lounge too. I was in the lounge waiting for Shane and I was like, wow, they got like all you could drink bar in here and like all you can eat snacks. This is great.
Yeah.
We can pour whiskey when you get in here. And then I just sat there and he wasn't responding.
Where's Shane? Back to the question. Yeah, I love airports. I wish we could just do a whole show in airports. There was another question this week that I don't think we answered, but it was what would Shane and Steven's show be? Maybe it would just be us exploring airports.
That sounds good. Count me out.
It'd be fun to just travel around the world but never leave airports.
Yeah.
Okay, that was fun. Good questions. As always, well, you know where to submit them. Let's move on to our segment, which is, this is embarrassing. I have this vacuum sitting back here the whole time.
What's an embarrassing?
We have an exciting segment this week. It's the Weird Wonderful Challenge. What we did is we put it out to our audience to submit videos of them exploring the fun hidden facets of their world that we can explore together during this quarantined time. So we're gonna go through some right now.
This is our first time watching this, by the way, so very excited to see what is up here.
Yeah, me too.
See where all of our lovely viewers come from.
Let's see them. First clip.
Hertfordshire, England. Just like everybody else, I've been going on walks to combat that quarantine insanity, and today's walk brings us to this creepy tunnel. It may be sunny right now, but I'm telling ya, walking through this thing in the dark is truly horrifying. I see a new weird thing every time I walk through here. What the hell is that? I don't even want to know what this is. And this is me getting jump scared by a butterfly. A true Bergara.
Spooky tunnel.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to walk in that.
I enjoy that because I'm always a big fan. It's weird, even pre-quarantine. I always loved finding weird little walks around town.
I did too.
Little pockets in your hometown. Yeah. You guys ever do that?
Oh, I used to do that all the time. There was an abandoned railroad track by
I love it.
my place, and I filmed a rap video up there.
Oh, a rat video. I thought you said rat. I thought you said rat video.
I mean, I'm sure there were rats in the background in the bushes and whatnot, but yeah, it was a silly little sketch we did. Speaking of rats, was that a rat hanging from that tunnel?
I don't know what that was.
It was
gross.
I don't know.
Always love to see another Bergara out there in the wild too.
No, it just looks like garbage.
I like the mask PSA, by the way. There you go.
Yes, that's good. Yeah. Let's keep going.
The world can be weird and or wonderful, and I'm taking my curious little pal Bella Kendrina to explore every last little bit of it. Say, where are we? Twin Knolls Trail in Chino Hills, California.
Chino
Hills?
I'm not sure what they are. Shane and Ryan, if you see this, you have to tell us what these birds are since you're experts now.
I don't know what birds those were. They looked maybe like finches or starlings.
I have nothing. But Chino Hills, I know that place, home of the Ball family.
The Ball family.
Oh, Lorenzo?
Yeah.
Lorenzo's oil?
No,
Lonzo Ball.
Lonzo, sorry.
It's hot out there. That's all I know.
It's hot.
It is hot out there. Nice to see someone getting away to a natural environment. Look at the hills behind them. It reminded me of T.J. Marchbank's short film.
It's a very niche reference that not even I understand.
Yeah, check it out. A beautiful day.
It's out
there. We're in it. That was fun though. I hope they.
My backyard the other day when I had an idea. Let me go check on my gardens. I was on my way to steal some nice ripe tomatoes, but that's when I saw it. Mushrooms. So I snatched up those bad little boys, and for spiritual reasons, I left some dried tulip petals I already had. Then I took those beauties inside to admire them, and I ended up having more than I thought I did. I ended up having 8 beautiful toadstools in total, and all in all, I'd say that these mushrooms are pretty wonderful.
Love the voiceover.
Yeah.
Pretty good. That was some good stuff.
That was really fun.
A nice little, I love a little VO for interior thoughts.
I hope they didn't eat the mushrooms. You got to be careful with those.
Speaking of which, go watch Phantom Thread. There's a very fun scene with mushrooms.
That's exactly what I was thinking of when she laid them out.
Greetings from down under in Wellington, New Zealand.
Whoa.
Today in Weird and Wonderful, we're at the City Gallery of Wellington. Now at first look, this appears to be a normal, standard art gallery. And it is. But then you pan up and all is revealed. Our overlord. All Hail Quasi, the giant hand.
Scary.
Now, that's a scary hand, but what's even crazier about this video is shot in 2020.
Yeah, New Zealand really nailed it. They're doing
New
crazy.
Zealand really nailing that pandemic.
Congrats, New Zealand.
You get to walk around and see museums
Live it
and
up.
stuff.
You have
Even that
earned
hand
it.
dude doesn't need a mask.
Yeah.
No,
You imagine a mask on that guy would look hilarious.
it would be pretty funny.
It would look like underwear.
That's pretty cool. Did they say that was an art museum?
I don't know, but I like that hand. That's good.
Yeah, me too. He's a funny guy.
I want that on my desk. I want that standing.
He should be on the New
leering
Zealand
over my
flag.
desk.
Yeah.
He should be, yeah.
Let's keep
Hi,
going.
my name is Madeline, and my weird and or wonderful thing in my town is these little UFO houses. Alright, so this is the first one. It's pretty far down on the beach road. The second one's even further, but yeah, it has a little garage underneath it. It's still pretty close to the water. But yeah, that's it. My town is very boring. I hope you enjoyed my strange, weird, and wonderful little building.
That's
love
fun.
Cool. I love the
All
little
towns
dome
are
house look.
boring. Most towns have like one neat thing about them. Would you guys live in a UFO house?
Of course I'd live in a UFO house. It'd be great. In a lot of futuristic films, dome houses were like representative of that time for whatever reason. They were seen as futuristic.
It's strange to have them by the beach. Dome house by the beach seems like a strange choice. Seems more like an inland thing. Let's keep it going.
And this was just in my room, and I accidentally touched it,
Oh.
and it started doing that,
That would.
and I've never been more scared. He sounds so sad.
That's horrifying.
It's horrifying.
It's not horrifying once you know it's like an animated toy, but if I was cleaning out like a basement and that moved like that, and I didn't know it was supposed to move like that.
It's also kind of hard to hear
set it
what
on
it's
fire.
saying. It sounds like it's just going, ah, ah.
Like there's a spirit of an old man trapped in it.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, first thought I had was, this is Shane Madej showing emotion.
Burned, baby. You feel that, Shane?
You got me.
Hey, why do some of these gravestones look nice and legit while a bunch of other ones look lumpy and bumpy? Were these broken? Were they ground down by the elements? The answer is maybe, but actually probably not. As with all things in life, it probably came down to money. If you couldn't afford to actually have a gravestone made by a stone carver, you still had to be buried somewhere. So what they would do is they would mark your burial with a field stone. Not only did this allow your family members to find your body and pay you respects, it also marked where you were buried so no one would accidentally dig you up later while trying to bury someone else. Burial facts. Weird, but wonderful.
Wow.
I love that one. My favorite ones are fun.
Some social commentary. That's good. Talking about how only the richos get those nice headstones.
Or just a headstone.
Or any
I get
headstone whatsoever. Also liked the descriptions of lumpy and bumpy. A nice lumpy bumpy headstone. Oh. Oh. Wow.
SeaWorld. Just some family. Oh! Hell yeah!
That's sick.
Oh, that's neat.
That was cool.
That's crazy. That could have ended much more horrible if it was like a horror film. This is usually where the person gets possessed by the evil slides, like the movie Sinister.
It's like a fun little treasure box. It's I know people regularly buy boxes of slides. There's a photographer in Chicago, I forgot her name. It was this woman who took photos for like 50 or 60 years. And she had just filed all the slides away, and then someone, I think, bought them in an estate auction or something. But she's an incredible photographer, and they didn't find any of her photos until after she died. This is neat.
It's crazy.
Thank you for all those wonderful submissions. We don't have any prize to give away.
We do not.
Yeah. If you want to see more of them, search the hashtag WeirdWonderful, I think is what we put it under. Woo! What better way to cap off the episode on this week of the Weird Wonderful finale? Yeah. That should do it for us. Be sure to check out the Weird Wonderful finale Friday. Be sure to check out nothing else. We'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye.